like I say, my stores weren't everywhere, and keeping them and maintaining them. I mean, sometimes people paid like corn, or sometimes people paid hay, or like I said, I took a variety of things, but I was getting my stores started, and trying to get the stores started. Yeah, like building the town, and then building a house. I mean, building a barn basically, and then getting everything set up in the barn, and then, like I said, there would be a stable out back, and you could pick from a variety of different things. Later on, we did it with the steam engines as well, or we did it with the steam engines as well. I was trying to get the store mentality of where you come into a town and, or like there's a feed store, and then there's like and then you walk into like the John Deere dealership, like little building, and like there's a couple little farm implements, and then in the back there's like a stable and like some horses, and you can pick from your horses and choose a horse, and even get a free set of. I'd also throw in a free set of shoes, which is like, you know um, a little bit of money anyway though. Um, with every purchase of new horse and all that other stuff. And I think I shoed the horses anyway, so it's like they're already shoed, so we'll have to charge you or whatever. Basically, so if you purchased a horse from us, you'd get a free set of shoes. And sometimes we did it like guaranteed shoeing or something like that. If it throws a shoe or something like that, you can get a new shoe. They just bring it back and they'll put a new one on there. And I paid the blacksmith, and it's a lot of money really, because I was trying to get this store started, so I had to train blacksmiths, had to have blacksmiths, and like I was using Europe and Germany to kind of supply stuff to my stores so I could get the store mentality going, and then there would be the farm implements and everything else like that, and getting it going in America, or getting America going, where you could go to one of these stores, and there's fields and farm and stuff, and I think we did really well in Louisiana. Was another place we did really well in, because I got my store started, and then people would come from all over, and you could go to the store, and take a trip or whatever. And then of course, we needed to have the roads first and all that other stuff, and there's a lot of issues with getting the first store started and getting the first John Deere dealership started or store started, where you could have these different farm implements. I mean, and then getting everyone together enough, and then getting everything shipped to the stores, and then getting the thing set up to where you have a stable out in the back, and then paying everyone. I mean, it was really like a labor of love. I had this idea of the store, and we were trying really hard to get it going. And stores. What's a store? Why would anyone want to go to the store? Why wouldn't you just make it? And it's like, well, this is different. And then offering credit too, like, because they don't really wear out that fast, or break that much. So, we could usually, and we usually, it didn't cost us that much. And once I had my shipping fleet, once I had things going, then it was a lot easier. But at first, like getting it going and getting the stores accepted and everything else like that, and getting the roads so people can go to the stores, um, that was a big issue. And that's why later on I had so much money and everything else like that, is I was doing this whole store thing, and people, and what, like I say, it's a funny thing. People would go to the towns, and I would hear, well, it feels like a real town, because there'd be the candy shop and the soda shop, and there'd be like the brothel or the hotel, and people in America would be like, well, it feels like a real town, this doesn't feel like the wilderness anymore. It feels like civilization or whatever, and so like a lot of people wanted to be a part. Once I got it going, and once I kind of like did my first test